Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my February fragrance. I'm going to have two videos for you today. I've started breaking these up mostly because I think some of you guys want to see beauty and skincare and some of you guys want to see fragrance, and if you guys want to see both you can watch both, but I didn't want to have to suffer through one or the other to get to the one that you'd want to see. So this way, if you're just interested in fragrance, you can watch my fragrance videos, or if you're interested in skincare and beauty, you can watch that and not have to sit through an entire video of stuff you don't want to see. So this video is going to be me talking about my favorite fragrance products of February. So if you'd like to know what February fragrances I was obsessing over this month, then keep watching. I have four for you guys this month. These were things that I was reaching for all the time, completely blew me away, and they're just things that I've just really enjoyed wearing. I don't know if you guys know, you guys don't have to follow me on Instagram, but if you want to, my Instagram information is below. Every day I post my scent of the day. I also list it below in my videos, but if you don't want to watch my videos or if you don't want to go to YouTube, if you're interested to see what I'm wearing, not so much because you might be interested in what is she wearing, but I always like to see what other people are wearing. I'm really interested to know what people are wearing, why they're wearing it, and things like that. I'm a really curious person. So if you're curious like me and I'm one of the people that you're wondering like, what the crap is she wearing today? Check out my Instagram. I post it every day. Plus, mostly importantly, you see pretty bottles of perfume. I think that's the most important thing. But a lot of these have been on there, and these are just, all of these are new to me. Sometimes, like, my favorite fragrances are just, I haven't been reaching for them and I went and grab them. All of these are new to my collection as of this month. And if you watched my fragrance haul, my February fragrance haul, I'll link it below as well. You'll probably know what these are because I kind of talked about them a lot. So I'm going to stop babbling and let's get to the perfume. The first one I'm going to talk about is the new one from MCM, and this is Orris. This has notes of mandarin, peppermint, coriander, and I think musk? Yeah, like a white musk to this fragrance. It's really, really nice. This was the one out of the three that I originally wasn't so excited for, and then as I wore it more and more, and the more I tried it, it just kind of like enraptured me. It's a unisex fragrance first and foremost. It's such a refreshing, light scent, but it's just, there's something energizing and kind of zesty about it. It's not sweet at all, but I do find it to be very refreshing, and I'm going to probably say it's from the mandarin and peppermint, but I think it mixes really nicely with the Orris, and then the musk stays on there, and it's just so nice. So I've been loving this. As of right now, I know that this was kind of like a capsule collection. I think it is sold out on Neiman Marcus's website. I don't know if you can still get it in the stores, but I know that you could also get this from MCM's website. So if this has been one you've been interested in getting, I know this is the most popular of the three, so do kind of check this out. I'll put a link below. None of the links below are affiliate, so don't worry, and if they are affiliate links, I'll let you know. I will link to where you can get this if you can still get this, if any of you guys were interested in it, because it is, once it's gone, it's gone. And it's so beautiful, and it's perfect for spring and summer, and I've just been loving this. I've been wearing this during the day because it's just been so humid here. It's been ridiculously humid in Florida. If you guys don't know, I always say it, I live in South Florida, live on the water, not on the beach, I live on a river, which means we don't get the beautiful breezy sea air. It's kind of like this muggy humidity, and when the tide's in, everything smells like fish. It's like, so I'm constantly trying to smell nice and fresh and pretty and fragrant and not like a soup. So this has been fantastic for that, specifically in the daytime, specifically when it's really, really hot, and I've just been loving it. The next one I want to talk about is in this little atomizer. My mom gave it to me. I think she also bought me a bottle of it, but it hasn't arrived yet. This is a really inexpensive orange blossom fragrance. It's from FloraLInda, and I think it's like $6 for a little bottle. It's just such a nice orange blossom fragrance. It smells like Florida. Like, if you think Florida smells like something, this is probably what it smells like, other than where I am, which smells like damp fish and grass. So It's so pretty. I've been layering this with so many different things. When I went to the Ren Fest this weekend, I was really hot and gross, and then afterwards I sprayed this on and I just felt so much fresher and lighter and not like a sweaty disaster. This is really, really nice. If you guys want a really nice, inexpensive, like orange blossom fragrance, I've been obsessed with this. So good. So I think the MVP of the month, fragrance-wise, was something that I knew I was going to like, but I didn't know I was going to like it as much as I did and do. And it's Slow Explosions from Imaginary Authors. Now, I have Yesterday Haze, which is a gorgeous and amazing scent, and could have made it to this list if this one wasn't just so dang amazing. It's not just that this is a good fragrance, it's that this is a phenomenal fragrance. Now, I know some of you guys might not be into this. It is a little bit unique and eccentric in the way that the notes play on the skin, but let me just say that this is definitely an experience, and at least get a sample of this if you can. And I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth of this. I'm going to be doing a review on the entire Imaginary Authors line that's either coming probably not this week, early next week. I'm finishing up testing out all the fragrances. I wanted to wear each of them a few different times so that I could give it the review that it deserves. But I've just been reaching for this all the time, you guys. It's so good. This has been kind of like an evening fragrance for me, or like a late afternoon. And I've talked about the notes in this, but I'll talk about it again. The notes in this are saffron, rose absolute, leather apple, benzoin, cashmeron, and Arpuro Night Market. What I get mostly in here is the rose and the leather and the saffron, but the apple in this, it just kind of juices it up in a really sexy way, and it just plays so nicely with the leather. It's so freakishly good, you guys. I can't get enough of this. It's so good. I wish you made bigger bottles. I would buy a big gigantic thing of this. It's so good. Now, because of the saffron and the leather and the apple, again, I don't know if this fragrance would be for everybody. It is a unisex fragrance, and I think this would be ridiculously sexy on a guy. But I would recommend definitely getting a sample of this and trying it out. I know it's been hyped up, but let me just tell you, that's why I was interested in it, because I know a lot of people were talking about it, and I was blown away by this. Completely blown away. So I absolutely love this fragrance. I'm going to stop gushing about it, and I love it, and I'll probably talk about it more and more and more when I do my review of Imaginary Authors, but this one is a definite like MVP favorite of this month. I will not be surprised, and I know it's only February, I will not be surprised if this makes it into my favorite fragrances of 2017. Just throwing that out there, a little spoiler. Last but not least is Jour de Hermes Absolu. Oh my gosh, I did a review on this. I'll link it below. If I have any reviews or I talk about these fragrances, I'll link them below. This one to me is like gardenia and jasmine and apricot flower. But it's like a white floral, but it has none of the heaviness or the oppressive heaviness. Let's just say that's the best word I can use of a white floral. Sometimes I love really heavy, thick white florals, like you could cut them with a knife. Like those have their place, and I think those can be really dramatic, really beautiful, really sexy, really alluring under the right circumstances and done by the right perfumer. Most of the time, sometimes heavy white florals I find to just be too muddled. Like you might not understand, like, how can a white floral be muddled? Have you ever smelled the white floral and you can't pick out what's in it? It just smells stingy and overtly sweet and heavy. I love it when white florals, even if they're heavy, you can distinguish between the flowers or what the flowers is. Like, that's gardenia, that's magnolia, that's jasmine, that's tuberose. With this, you can distinctively smell each of the different fragrances, but they're still very light, and it's very clean and effervescent. I told you guys, the thing that I love most about this is because it just smells like sexy, clean skin. This smells like when you're out of the shower, you've used a really expensive perfumed body wash, you're dry, you go to give your lover a hug, and like, it's just that smell of clean skin with just the slight scent of perfume on it. It's really, really nice. This is a very intimate fragrance. It doesn't have much sillage. It's so I think it's safe for work or the classroom. So definitely not that much projection, and I don't think it has that much longevity. It lasts about 2, maybe 3 hours on my skin if I overspray, but I still think it's worth checking out. I really, really love it. And this is the Absolu. There's Jour de Hermes, which I've tried. It smells beautiful on other people, but on me it smells flat. It doesn't smell that pretty. So as a fragrance, I like it. On me, not so much. But the Absolu is the one that I'm talking about now, and this is just gorgeous. Thank you guys so much. I hope you liked this portion of my February fragrance video, which is my fragrance. If you guys have any favorite fragrances this month, I'd love to know what you guys like, or if you have any experience with these fragrances, I would also like to know what you guys like, so let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you like these types of videos, specifically my fragrance videos, give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe. It's free, and I'm free, and I always do that, and it's like a habit at this point. And I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well, so I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!